Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And as I promised you all that I will make every day one video. So today is 1st of January 2026 and this information will really help you in cracking your interview. And trust me guys, I have done all the research for it. And before any further ado, I will start what is our topic all about. So today we are going to discuss SAP T codes, and those T codes really help in doing our job. So earlier I was working in accounts payable, so I know how accounts payable process works, and then I switched my career to US taxation. So in US taxation also we use many T codes to see the vendor, to see the customer, to check the balances, to reconcile the balances. We check in different T codes. So I have a good amount of knowledge for SAP T codes. So before any further ado, I will start with FICO T code, that is General Ledger FIGL. So this T code usually is used by all the department in accounting, but mostly this is used by the record to report people who are doing recording of journal entry and posting of journal entry. So first T code is FB50. So FB50 is to enter GL account document. So if you want to enter a GL account document, the T code you will be using is FB50. So whenever you give an interview, sometimes you have to give the reference to the interviewer to let them know that yes, you have worked on SAP and you have a fair amount of knowledge and experience, so they can really rely upon your experience and think that you are a good fit for this role. And then here comes FBO F-O-F-O2, that is general posting. So this is used for journal posting. And then FB51, enter accrual, if you want to enter accrual or deferral. So this T code will be used. And to clear a account, if you are performing clearing task, then F-O3 is used. And while I was working in accounts payable, I have also used this F-O3 many times to clear the GL account. And FS00 is to check GL account master data. So if you want to maintain GL account master data, FS00 is the T code. FBL3N, GL account line item. So if you enter a specific GL, you want all the items related to those GL, you can get that from FBL3N. And then FAGLLO3, this is used for GL account balance. If you want to check in a specific GL that what was the opening, what was the closing balance, and what was the balance we are left with, so this T code is mostly used. And I also use this T code in my current role to check whether what is the amount is in our tax account. So it is used by all the department, but you can also use in general ledger. And then OB13, define chart of account. And then OBY6, define company code global parameter. And then OB52 is maintain posting periods. So these are the GL, and these are really important GL. Few of them I will tell you is F-O2 is very important, F-O3 is very important, And then FBL3N is also very important, FAGLLO3, because this will be asked by the interviewer that do you know what is the T code is used for and how you use it in your daily job. So you should be able to define this to them, that I use this GL to check those line item. If I want to check the closing balance, then I use this GL item. Or if I want to check line item related to some specific GL, then I use FBL3N. So you should be able to define all this to the interviewer. And some people ask me that uh, is SAP all about T code? But I will tell you that it more than 50% it is about T code. If you know what is the reason behind using T code, you will be able to know the configuration part also, but it will take time. So it's really helpful if you know the T codes and everything. So this will really help you in cracking the interview. Now here comes accounts payable. So what are the T codes we used in payable role? And one of them is F-43. If you want to enter a vendor invoice, then you will use F-43. And FB60, enter vendor invoices, logistic not involved. And then if you want to do outgoing payment, then you have to use F-53. And for automatic payment run, F110. And then comes FBL1N, vendor line item display. If you want to display the vendor line item, then you have to use FBL1N. FK10N is used for vendor balance display. If you want to check a specific vendor balance, then you can do that with the help of FK10N. Then here comes XK01. If you want to create vendor master, then you should use XK01. XKO2 is used to change. If you want to do any kind of modification in the vendor master, you can do that by XK02. And XK03 is display vendor master. The master you have created in XK01, you can see that with the help of XK03. Then MRBR, if any invoice is blocked, so you can release the block invoice by using MRBR. Now we will discuss about accounts receivable. So F-28 is used for incoming payment. FB70 to enter customer invoice. If you want to enter a customer invoice, you will be using FB70. F-22 is customer credit memo. FBL5N is to check customer line item display. FD10N is to check customer balance. And then XDO1 is used to create customer master. And same as we have read in accounts payable, that XKO2 is to change vendor master that we created. Same in this also, XDO2 is to change customer master which we created in XDO1. Then XD03 is to display customer master. And F-32 is to clear customer. Now here comes for asset accounting. As in MNCs, all these functions are like in accounting also, they have divided different kind of team for booking invoice, for doing payment, for recording transaction. So for asset accounting also we have different team, and they use this T code which we are going to discuss is ASO1 create asset and ASO2 is change asset. If you want to change anything in the asset you have created, you will be using ASO2, and ASO3 is to display that. ABZON asset acquisition, ABUMN asset transfer, ABAON asset retirement, AW01N asset explorer, ARO1 asset history sheet, AFAB depreciation run. And if you notice one thing, that all the T code is starting from A, so you can also use this trick to remember the asset accounting T codes. Now we have also bank team which we do the payment and check all of the things related to bank statement and everything. So for them we have a T code, that is FF67 for manual bank statement entry, and FEBA bank statement to post process electronic bank statement, FIBLFFP bank statement post processing. OT83 is to check house bank configuration. Now F512 is defined house bank, and FBZP is to use payment program configuration. So these are the T code. Now we have also T code related to controlling period and closing and reporting, and then the last one is integration and configuration. So this controlling and period and closing and reporting and integration and configuration I will discuss in the next video. But for now this is really helpful for R2R uh, candidate who is preparing for the interview in R2R or P2P or O2C, so and asset accounting. So if you are the one who is preparing for all these role and your role requires SAP knowledge, then this video is really helpful for you. You should give it a thorough read and try to understand all the T code. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any feedback or comment, please let me know in the comment box. Thank you.